Welcome to the Underdogs podcast. Strap yourselves in for 1 hour of unrivaled audio entertainment. Featuring HopCat.
Audio listeners, Jackson just hit me in the face.
Little Z.
Saw Post Malone on the weekend.
Would you say you're Post Malone?
Poppt1.
I'm here with my Yobbo friends.
And director Cogger.
The book's back. I'm back. I didn't hit Peter, and I'm not a yobbo.
Wait, did you go somewhere? You're back.
I'm back in a big way.
He's back every week.
He's back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
The viewers have never seen him go as much as they want.
I have.
Or don't want.
Wait, was it even that bad? I filled it up this morning. I felt it was a story, Mark. I remember it.
That was it. In your head, it was a big
filling
moment.
up your car with petrol is
Something
not,
bad happened.
It's not often a
At the
story.
petrol station.
You do like making it into a story.
Awkward encounter. What
No.
else could happen at the petrol station? Fire?
Oh, it was really sad.
Oh,
The
no.
lady in
Oh,
front of
maybe
me.
it was a fucking fire.
God.
No, the lady in front of me parked too close to the fueler things,
Too close.
and then she gets in to move. Tries again, still too close, drives away.
The embarrassment
She gave
must
up.
have overwhelmed
She just
her.
was like,
And it's on
fuck this.
cheap day too, so she's
Yeah.
copping.
And you were like, I feel this.
I was like,
feel
damn.
She's copping the drive back and an extra like $15 to fill up.
I related with it so
Too
hard.
I've never seen someone park too close. Where you can't like...
Yeah,
Shove it in.
there was like a, what's it called, a bullard?
No idea. That sounds like...
The like
pool.
Bollard.
Bollard.
Oh.
And it was like there next to her car, so she couldn't get in between her car. She could have walked around the long way, I'm just realizing. Anyway, she gave up, so shout outs to her.
I
Hope
feel like
she's
she was
alright.
being kind of stupid, honestly. Like, how can you not fix that with an adjustment?
I think she was just
Anxiety.
embarrassed.
Yeah,
Yeah, anxiety.
sure.
Like, the pipe, the hose is quite long.
Very long. And then as I was walking back, someone did the thing where you drag it all the way around to the other side. when you're
Yeah,
on the wrong
classic.
side. Anyway, there you go. That's my fuel up story of the month.
So eventful.
Wow.
People
We
always
need
ask
to
me
be
for
getting
those.
those weekly, Jackson. What are you talking
All
about?
right, I think
Of
this
the
podcast
month?
peaked, man. What are we going to talk about
Yeah,
after
let's
that?
end
Well,
it.
let me
Oh.
tell you what we've got.
Okay.
It's sort of a rehash of the best segments of the last 8 episodes, I'm going to say. Jordan, Kanye determined the lyric is back.
Yes.
We
Did that
should
this
just
morning.
start with that.
We absolutely
We
will.
could, yeah.
Let me just give a quick overview. We got
I'll
Over
give it up.
Underdogs is back. It's back in a big way. We have Cool Cat Bad Dog. We're only answering one long question. And random word generator is going to pop in for a little hello.
Maybe.
The random word generator. All right.
So this is maybe one of my favorite games of the podcast.
Well,
of
we'll
all
see.
time.
We had a good one run at it. This is...
Yeah, he hasn't had to
Go-
repeat.
Yeah,
Over
yeah.
Underdogs has been back
So,
multiple times.
Tell us what you got in store, Jordan.
Well, yeah, Kanye determined the lyrics. I have 3 lyrics, 2 by Kanye, 1 by me, and you guys have to determine which is which. And you all kind of just guess separately, right?
We did, but I
Yeah.
reckon we should teamwork.
Wait, so is
this
it
time.
2 Kanye, 1 you?
Yeah.
Last time it was 2
No.
you, 1 Kanye, wasn't
Was it?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
Oh, no.
sure. No, it's good to change
All
it
right,
up.
well, we'll
Doesn't
see. We'll see.
matter.
Well,
Unless you've done 3 Kanye, then it's not much of a game.
let's just get straight into it. Here we go. I always had a PhD, a pretty huge dick. Lyric number 1.
Jordan's not clever enough for that.
I don't think that's Jordan for other reasons. It'd be a lie.
I got to ask you, why did you decide to be born in Nebraska?
That's Kanye for sure.
These are both Kanye. This last one's Jordan, all right? Here's
Yeah.
the Jordan lyric. Get ready.
Expose.
Eating a
Yep, that's you. Done. Next one.
eating Asian pussy. All I need was sweet and sour sauce.
Damn,
Imagine
Jordan.
if Jordan wrote that.
Jordan
One
didn't
of
write any of
these
it.
is me. 2 of these is Kanye.
Okay, I know.
Kanye determined the
I
answer.
don't think Jordan would have even known Nebraska before writing
Also,
that
the way
lyric.
it said yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
you would do that.
So that one's Kanye for sure. I'm kind of tossing up between the sweet and sour sauce and the PhD.
Yeah, what do we got? Asian
I
pussy
think-
or huge dick?
I think Jordan made up the PhD one. I'm gonna go ahead and say.
Yeah, it does seem. I
feel like-
thought the third one would be for sure Jordan, and then it came up.
I'm sticking with my cards. I'm going Asian pussy.
Yeah, you
I
go
think-
separate. We
I
get
think
a
I'm
point.
going to go with the first one as well.
Yeah, I'm also going with the first one.
All
Third
right.
for me.
My lyric was the second one.
Oh, damn. How did you come up with
Wait,
that?
can you read it out again?
Jordan drops bars, man. When Jordan's rap career starting.
I got to ask you, why did you decide to be born in Nebraska?
What made you write that?
I was like, what's going to throw them off? And I just got up Google Maps and looked at America.
Oh,
and then I
see,
was
okay,
like,
you didn't think of it off the top of your
I
head.
did a bit of
but-
research for that one.
I can't believe you wrote that and In My Pants Flatulence. That's the two spectrums
Two of the
Jordan.
hardest bars of all time.
Man, I'm on Kanye's level here. All right.
Well, seemingly.
Number 2. Shit is real. Got me feeling Israelian.
No,
That's gotta be out of a
not
new song.
If you wrote that, you're getting cancelled.
I'm living in the future, so the present is my past. My present is a present. Kiss my ass. She got me playing with her hoo-ha. Is that a new bra? I don't give a fuck.
That one's got to be Kanye.
Yeah.
Those
Just the fact
Can
that
you
it,
just-
it does the rhyme and then drops it.
Yeah.
Like, that feels.
Can you just give us a quick...
go through all 3.
Yeah.
Shit is real. Got me feeling Israelian.
Uh-huh.
I'm living in the future, so the present is my past. My present is a present. Kiss my ass. Yo, she got
Bar.
me playing with her hoo-ha. Is that a new bra? I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say the really long one in the middle is Jordan.
I'm going 1.
I'm going 1. It's got to be the first one.
It was number 3.
Oh, I got him again. Wait, so the one you wrote was.
He did.
Is that playing with
said
your
rhyme,
hoo-ha?
rhyme,
You got a
rhyme.
new bro.
Yeah.
True.
This is
Wait,
the hardest segment.
do other people say hoo-ha sounds like a very white thing to say?
Oh, well, you should have caught on to that a bit
No, I
earlier.
know, but
Damn. Can you give us that bar?
I think you got a
You
new
have to rap
bra.
the bar at
I
the
don't
end.
give a fuck.
I got to wrap it.
That's-
Yeah.
Give me
Zack,
a beat.
drop a beat.
Yo, she got me
Okay.
No, that's not working.
She got
That's not working.
When
Okay.
the first line is she got me playing with her hoo-ha. It's a bit hard to rap
Yeah.
seriously, I suppose.
How many have you got left?
I got 2 more
Rounds?
left.
Oh,
You're all on
baby.
0
We're all
points
on
right
none.
now.
This
Jordan's
is crazy.
on freaking 1,000,000 points for even fooling all of us this many times.
Yeah, you're on 9 points.
Here we go. You got a sister-in-law you would smash? I got 4 of them.
That's what the Kardashians.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if that's a Jordan lyric.
I reckon that's
Jordan
Kanye.
only has 2 sisters, and how many sisters-in-law?
Well,
None.
none unless they got
None.
lesbian
He's not married.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
You have to have a
Well,
brother to have a sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Or not necessarily.
No,
Or
you
they're
don't.
gay.
Wait, what
No,
if your...
wouldn't it be
oh, no, that's
Holly's?
that-
What? Just your partner's
Holly's
siblings?
sisters.
Yeah,
Holly's
if we were
sisters.
married, then
If Holly had
Holly's sisters
sisters, he
become
would
my
have
sister-in-law.
Oh, I'm confused.
That's how this is
My bad.
worked.
That's true.
Because Kanye
I
now
got
has
the,
4.
Do you
Right.
understand how
Should be correct.
families work?
No.
Alright.
Dude, I find that the worst. Uncle
Oh,
once
dude.
removed, forget it.
Cousin, second cousin, third cousin.
I have no idea.
No idea.
Cousins and sisters and brothers is how it works. All right.
Thanks.
Next one is...
I think I got it now.
Wisdom drop.
Ding.
Is that a lyric?
That's a
Cousins,
good-
sisters, and brothers.
That's
you
how it works.
motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
That's how it works.
All right, next one is Rumpelstiltskin is an easy name to guess. That's it.
Oh, fuck.
Rumpelstiltskin is an easy name to guess.
Yep. And number 3 is I love your titties because they prove I can focus on 2 things at once.
That's Jordan.
I'm going with the last one.
2 of these are Kanye. One
So
is
what have we
me.
got? Sister-in-law.
We got the sister-in-laws.
Yeah.
We got the Rumpelstiltskin is
Oh,
an easy
yeah.
name to guess. We got the I love your
2
titties
titties.
because they prove I can focus.
I think
on-
that one's real. I'm
2
pretty
things
sure
at
that
once.
It's the only one I think is real, the third one, but I could be wrong. I'll go with 2. It sounds so stupid.
The third one just seems like the way Jordan would make it up. He thinks of 2 titties first, then he's like, focus on 2 things at once. He puts the.
I think if it's the first one, we don't get to play the last round.
Which one was the first one?
Because if Jordan's beaten us
You
3
got a
times in a
sister-in-law
row,
you would smash. I got 4 of them.
I think we need to
Yeah.
just retire. I think we've failed if it's the first one.
So, what have you guys gone with?
I've gone with 3.
3?
Pretty sure 3 is actually in a song, but.
And you're going with
What
2.
are you going with?
No, I'm going to go with 1. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go with 1.
Okay.
I can reveal. That nobody has gotten points. It was number 2.
I should have gone with my
So
gut.
number 2 is Rumpelstiltskin.
I don't think we deserve the last
it's
one.
over.
I think you have to hold that and we need to practice.
We gotta do it. We gotta redeem
I
ourselves.
can't believe how well I've done. This is
I think you can hold
amazing.
that and we'll play it again.
This is unbelievable.
We need to go
we
and
gotta
rehearse.
get a point, Jackson.
We gotta go
need
listen
one
to
point.
Kanye. We've really fucked up here, guys.
Nah,
Jordan beat us.
one more.
All right. Well,
One
I can
more.
reveal that this is a bonus round where none of these are Kanye's lyrics. I have just Googled silly lyrics from
Okay.
any rappers.
Oh.
We'll get this then, surely.
So
How many are there? 3 again?
there are 3 once again, but these are not Kanye specific.
Are you gonna tell us who they are?
Yeah, sure. I'll tell you who they are before. So there's me, there's Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
and there's
the Beats, man.
TAX6, which I don't know who that is.
TAX6.
Yep.
A lot of heavy hitters.
The
Some
big boys.
ones. There's, yeah. All right. Nazi Germany ain't as scary as your teeth. Number 1. Number 2 is my uncle said in World War II he shot a T-Rex. Number 3. Good thing I don't slip, because if I slip, then I'd be slipping.
So true.
I
So
think
true.
3's got to be real.
3's Jordan.
Really? You're going the
Oh, I've already
opposite.
got you guys stumbling.
Yeah,
Got
3's
you
Jordan.
slipping.
I think
I'm
3's
locked.
real. I'm going to go with the T-Rex one as Jordan's.
that the second one?
He's trying to be so ridiculous it seems like it's real. Like we don't pick it, it's a red herring. I'm picking it.
I'm gonna go 1 so that one of us gets a point.
Yes.
Oh, you've got me there. All right.
Who's the winner of the game?
I
Other
can
than you.
reveal.
Who's second
the
place?
The winner
whopping
with
one.
1 point is Peter.
Well done.
So which lyric was that you
Yeah,
made
who's
up?
who?
Nazi Germany.
Oh,
yeah.
the Nazi Germany
That's
ain't as
Jordan.
scary as your teeth.
See, we always think Jordan wouldn't say that. That's way too unhinged. But he would say anything.
We
That's
should have
the
learned
thing.
that. We should have learned that.
Jordan will make sexist, racist,
I picked
Holocaust jokes.
No.
Jordan does not give a fuck.
I picked the titties one thinking that Jordan would make that up and it wasn't.
But yeah, my uncle said in World War II he got shot by a T-Rex, was TAX6, and good thing
Yep.
I don't slip, because if I slip, then I'd be slipping, is Dr. Dre.
So true.
That's actually such a bar.
Such a bar. I did as well as I could have.
Well,
I'm impressed.
You're the winner this week.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Peter, you're second place. Zach and
Thanks.
I are almost banned from ever
Yeah, we
playing
should
again.
go home, honestly.
One of us has to do the next one, I think.
Should we do over underdogs?
Let's do it. Jordan, what's water? What kind of thing is that?
Wet.
No.
Yes.
Oh, close though.
It is. What do you mean?
Well, yes, but
What
another
kind of thing? A liquid.
That's it.
Yes.
That's the theme of this week's Over Underdogs. Liquids.
Liquid.
Alrighty.
Can we go around the room and say our favourite liquids?
Yeah, go.
Oh, God. Peter's got a weird smile on his face.
What's your favourite wet thing, Jordan?
My favourite wet thing is a nice, juicy
Just say juice.
water.
Okay.
Juicy water.
Hey, Jordan, what are these balls doing on your face?
Yeah.
Oh.
Got him.
Mine is probably cement.
Well done.
We talked a lot about
That
it a
was
few
good.
weeks
Yeah,
ago.
good
Cement, have some appreciation.
Yep.
Peter?
Piss.
Yep. Great. All right. Who wants to start?
I'll
me.
start. Oh. Peter can start.
All right, Peter. You're starting, Peter. Round 1.
Right, let's explain what over underdogs is for anyone
Go
tuning
on.
in.
Jordan can explain it. No, that's a bad idea.
How long you got?
Jackson's going to give us a question,
Yep.
and we're going to try and guess as close to the number as possible. And then the other 2 underdogs are going to say whether they think it's over or under Peter's guess.
If you split the group, you get a point for guessing, and if you are correct, you get a point.
Yep.
It's pretty simple. Right. Who wants to start? Peter's going to start. Australian liquids, aerosol, or gel items are limited to X amount of mils on a plane.
100.
Can I go with a not over or under? Can I say
You
bang,
can.
on, bang on?
Oh, yeah, me too. 100.
Correct.
Hey.
I didn't know that was such common knowledge.
We're all
Well, you need to know
responsible.
if you can put it into your luggage. Like,
I don't remember that number. I just look it up every time I fly.
I left
it's a pretty easy
full-
number to remember.
It is on
I'm
retrospect.
going to be honest, I didn't know, but I just had faith that they would know.
Once they both locked
Yeah.
in.
Oh, yeah.
Smart.
Bit cheeky.
So everyone's on 1.
You ask the guy who's been on 2 plane trips in one day.
Yeah. I was like, Zach definitely knows.
Yeah, well, I suppose if he
I had a
says it
bottle
and
of
then you
water
lock
in
it
my backpack, and they never took it away from me.
Fuck, you're a
what a
Chad.
It's like a full one.
Whoa.
Holy
But
shit.
it does, I don't feel like a Chad
Fight
getting
the power,
past
man.
airport security. What
Drink
if I
that
had
water.
What if I had explosives in that water?
Explosive water. What is the deal with that?
They probably took one look at you and said, "This guy's not going to blow up the plane," and then you've got to move on.
They do that.
They're pretty
unfortunately.
racist.
They're
They-
quite racist.
And you look really white.
Yeah, thanks.
Compliment. All right.
Anyways.
Guys, I've been eating a carrot every day to see if it makes me tan, and it doesn't work.
Well, how do you know it doesn't work? You haven't been doing it for long enough, Peter.
All right, I'll keep at it.
carrot
I'll
a
come back.
day.
Peter was telling me about this maybe like 5 days ago, maybe a week ago.
Yeah, I've been having a
It's
carrot
not
every
enough. You
It's
need
a thing.
Yeah, you can eat enough carrot and turn orange.
Whoa.
Because the sun hurts me, but carrots are good for me.
Yeah, right.
I think you have to eat an absurd amount of carrots.
Yeah,
for
that's
that
what
to
everyone
happen.
keeps telling me. But
Back to my question before. What skin color is your goal?
Orange.
orange,
Okay.
carrot
Oompa Loompa.
orange.
He wants to get his bottle of water confiscated. Oh, that's...
Alrighty, back to the game, back to the match. Zack, according to a study done in 2010, now this is a scientific paper, not what Peter reckons. In 2010,
Same thing, actually.
what is the recommended fluid intake for men in milliliters?
Okay, this might be a different thing.
Oh, well, it's not going to be 2 liters because that's too easy, I think.
In one day,
In one day
for a man.
Everyone always
for
says
a man.
2 liters.
Is a man in a hot weather?
No, fuck it. I'm going to say 2 liters and they can do the hard part and choose
Ah,
over
you
or under.
bastard. You
I
bastard.
know that I'm probably going to be close enough.
And it's a scientific
Can you tell me
study.
what
There
they
could be a
measured?
lot of scientific
Huh?
studies.
How do they measure this? What determines best?
I didn't read the whole thing.
Okay.
I'm not going to read a whole scientific paper.
No, you
I
should
haven't got-
say-
I
Just
haven't
read the
got time.
abstract.
No,
I
he-
did read the abstract.
He
Yeah,
doesn't,
then
he
how do
doesn't
they
get
assess it?
any more information than
Yeah.
I do.
Don't know.
That's fair. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna say. Wait, what was the wording? Like, what do they recommend?
According to a study done in 2010, what is the recommended fluid intake for men?
Well, you know what
Recommended.
Peter's going to say? He thinks water's a scam.
He's going to go.
I'm gonna
under.
go under. Actually, I'm gonna go under.
Ooh.
Recommended. I reckon they could recommend a bit. It's like you should at least do this.
No, they would want to recommend more so that you're more likely to hit the middle. You know?
Whoa.
Say you need 2 liters.
Don't be
they
trying to
recommend,
split me here because you know Peter's going under.
No, but
I
say,
see what you're doing.
Say you need 2 liters. They're not gonna. If they tell you to drink 4 liters, you'll be like, "Oh fuck, that's way too much. I'll just get half."
That's
Then you
true.
got 2 liters.
Smart. I'm going under.
Doesn't matter.
I think that they're going to be recommending something outrageously high because it's
Yeah.
like
Oh my
probably
gosh.
like this is my opinion just dropped. I think it doesn't hurt to have more. I just don't think it's really as important as everyone pretends to say it is.
Yeah.
So like if they can recommend any number, they're going to say something outrageously large. So I'll go over.
You split the group, Zach. Congratulations.
Thank you.
A point.
And Peter, congratulations. 3,000 milliliters, aka 3 liters
I messed up.
of
Wow.
water is what they recommend for men. Jordan, your turn.
Okay.
The same question for women.
2 liters.
I'm gonna say more.
I'm going to say over as well.
It's correct. It's over.
Damn
You
it.
kind
I
of
should've-
fucked it
yeah.
there, Jordan. You should
3
have
was a
said
lot.
3,000.
3 was a lot.
2.2 liters.
Oh,
Yeah.
So close.
All right. That's
Why
the
do men need so much more?
Because they're bigger.
Big
Ooh.
boys.
Yep.
penises.
Yes, all for the
You need
penis.
800 mils for the penis.
Yeah. Little known fact: the first 2 liters goes into the body, and then the last liter is just for making your dick bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It
Well,
works.
that explains why
Facts.
it's so. I never drink water.
Yeah.
It's not important, guys.
Someone listening to this.
Is it cold in here? All right.
Peter's like, water's a scam. Sophie's like, please.
Okay, score update.
I don't know.
I think
I'm
I'm
on-
3 for 3.
I'm on 1.
I think you're on 3 as well, Zach.
yeah, I split
Yeah.
the group and I got
Yeah.
some right. So
All right, moving on to round 2. Whose turn is it?
Peter.
Me.
Okay. Do you want to answer in gallons or liters?
Liters, please.
How many liters of blood is in an African elephant?
Oh my god.
Did they drain an elephant to test this?
Oh, I don't know.
Poor elephant.
They're trying to like pump
We're
it
just
back
gonna
in.
see how much is in. We'll send it right back.
Okay, I'm doing some math in my head.
can we just borrow it for a day to weigh it and then we'll give it back? We promise.
How did they do this?
It had to be when it died, right? One died and they just checked.
As he died,
Well, but how did he die? Was it through some kind of like
They're
injury
waiting-
that he was bleeding out from? Because then some
Hopefully
blood
not.
would have gone into the floor.
I hope.
It must. It's
not.
probably a weak elephant. I bet this is under because I bet they got an elderly elephant. As soon as it
You're
died,
calling under on the
they
fact.
stuck it in and they started sucking it all
Peter
out.
hasn't given a number yet.
I'm going to say 140 liters.
Liters.
How
That's
big's
too much. I'm going under.
No, elephants are...
How much?
big-
How many times bigger is an elephant than a human?
I don't know how much is in a human.
The whole time you guys were laughing, I was trying to do maths in my head. I could have got it
no
really wrong.
idea
though.
how much
Yeah.
blood is in a human.
So,
What did
I
you
know how
say?
much is-
140.
Okay.
I think I know
I
how
should
much
go
is in a
first then,
human.
because otherwise I'll be leveraging. I know a bucket is like 10 liters, and a bucket. How many buckets?
Especially if it's a bucket that can hold 10 liters.
Zach's trying to do actual maths, and it's just like Jordan,
Jordan,
like,
you
bucket.
could have a bucket be 20 liters if you wanted. Just get a bigger bucket.
I know a water bottle's 1 liter.
Actually, that's true. Okay, this is a bit under 1 liter. My water bottle.
All right.
How many,
many
elephants blood is in this water? 140.
The inner machinations of Jordan's brain is truly a mystery.
I think 140 is a great guess. I will say, Peter. I'm
Thanks,
gonna go.
You can say dead on.
I'm gonna go under because I think the fact that I reckon I got an elderly elephant.
Yeah.
A weak elephant.
They couldn't drain the most powerful
yeah,
elephant.
So I'm going under.
Gotta get fucking Legolas to come take it down
Yeah.
first.
I'm going under. I reckon it's like.
Was it an African or an Asian elephant? I should have asked.
African.
Oh.
Oh, they're big ones.
Are they the
right?
biggest ones?
Yeah, they're the bigger ones.
Oh.
I think. Okay, do human beings have 3 gallons or 3 liters? I thought it was 3 liters in humans.
3 liters sounds like such little
I think it's
blood.
more than that.
No, it's not that much.
I was doing my maths based on thinking humans had 5 liters. That was what I thought, but I could be
my
wrong.
I
God.
think
Oh.
humans
So
have
low.
3.
How many buckets is that?
Like less than 1.
Oh, wow.
I would think you would fill up
That's
a
about
bucket.
3/10 of a bucket, according to
Oh,
Jordan.
now I'm picturing
Oh,
it.
I could be
very-
right. It's either 5 or 10.
I'm
I
very
don't know.
positive
I
with
could've
my
fucked
last
up,
guess.
yeah.
Jackson, hit us with the answer.
No, you
Did
didn't
you say over or under?
I said under ages ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
under?
both gone
You're
under.
Yeah.
Under.
So Peter gets a point.
Yes.
Because it's over.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Because you're both wrong. It's 245 liters.
That's
Wow.
That's a big elephant. Yeah, I wrote down gallons and then I thought, well, no one knows what gallons are.
How many gallons is that? 50?
65.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Conversion
I
is
should have
hard.
over under gallons.
Yeah, fuck it. Trying to do basic conversions.
All right.
Damn.
That's a lot of.
Can you guys
That's a
do
lot
all
of
the
blood.
basic conversions of these imperial shitty
No
measurements?
can
way.
do
I don't know.
pounds to kilos.
Fuck, they suck,
That's
don't they?
about it.
The
It's like
foot
half,
one I
isn't
can
it?
sort of do.
Oh yeah. I can do heights because when I used to do like medical scans for people, they would tell me their height in feet and inches every time, and
Yeah.
I had to put it in the system in centimeters.
So you got good at doing
So
that.
I pretty much know them.
Or like
yeah.
ounces in cooking recipes. That shit is the
Oh,
worst.
I would
no
not
clue.
know.
Yeah, sucks.
Google. Who's up next? Who's losing?
Me.
Jordan?
I'm losing.
Would you like a question about, here's the 2, Coca-Cola or liters?
liters?
All right.
Wait, so I don't think I do get a point because you only get a point for splitting the group. even
Nah.
Yeah.
though- So nobody gets a point in that one.
All right,
round.
sounds
No?
good.
He fucked it.
I think he gets one because you're
Nah.
both wrong.
Well, that's not
And
the
yeah,
game.
I decided how
Oh,
the rules
sweet.
work.
4 points for me. Yeah, never mind. What am I saying?
Last time Peter got screwed by me
yeah,
making up
he
a new
was
rule.
the closest.
Yeah. Jordan, the litre was introduced in France. In what year?
Yep.
Speaking of measurements, eh?
The liter, hey.
Good segue.
Okay, I'm assuming after medieval, because imperial sounds like
Sounds
empire.
medieval.
Yeah, it sounds medieval.
Good logic.
Imperial Empire. Yep.
Let him cook.
I'm gonna
He's
go.
cooking.
Empire.
So sometime,
How many buckets?
sometime after the 1500s, I'm gonna say.
Yep. Narrows it down.
And they've got to have a good concept of maths because they got all these hundreds going on, and I think you maybe need to have a scale to work this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 18. Ooh, wait, hang on. It's after America was born,
And do you know when that is, of course?
70 something or
Yep.
around there.
Close enough.
So I'm gonna go 1838 as my year.
I'm going to say later.
Yeah, so that's
I think it
over,
was
I guess.
Over, yeah. Just
Yeah.
guessing the
Yeah,
number.
I
As
think
if
it
it's
was
a number.
1900
I'm going to say over as well.
because they liked their zeros.
Damn it.
It is under.
Oh!
Well done.
1795.
Wow.
Oh, pretty close.
According to Wikipedia.
That was
did
right
not
after
know.
America, right? Did I get that, guys? When was America?
That's a lot of time for Americans to learn what a kilo is, and
Well,
they still haven't.
The British, they just hate the French, so that's probably why they don't want to pick it up because they're like, the
they-
bloody
I didn't
French.
know it was
British,
invented in
right?
France, actually.
Yeah, according to Wikipedia.
Maybe I'll stop using it. I don't like the French either.
Oh,
Hey,
dear.
what do the French do to you?
No, nothing really.
Baguette.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how it works when you have English ancestry, doesn't it?
Okay, Maximilian Schramm wrote an article in in 2022, November 19.
Oh, so you were saying 19, but it was really last year.
Last year.
Last year, November 19, almost exactly a year ago.
And he categorized all the flavors of Coca-Cola. How many have there been?
Oh, shit. All right, should we go through them?
I had not heard of a lot of these ever.
If I think of like the 12 I know and then just times it by 4.
Wait, are they saying different formulas or like
Different
actual flavors?
He
Okay.
just listed off
You know,
every
like
single time.
Vanilla Coke.
Yeah, I was thinking like they changed the
Oh, wait,
flavor
this
a
is
bit.
this is me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guessing
this is your
aren't I?
question.
Okay.
Quadruple points for this one.
According to the... Okay, Zach is, for the audio listeners, counting on his
Counting.
fingers.
Well, if I think I can get, if I just thought of like 10 off the top of my head, there's probably 56.
Yeah.
I like his maths.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There would be so many.
I only know 3, so I'm
Does
gonna
this
go
include?
under.
Oh
I'm gonna go
wait, Jackson. Wait, does this include like Coke no sugar vanilla is different to Coke vanilla?
I think so, yes.
Then 56. Yeah.
I'm under. I know Coke, Diet Coke, no sugar Coke.
So doing his logic, you know...
What
you're
about Vanilla
guessing
Coke,
what?
Jordan?
Think of the ones that have
New
just
one.
been shelved after like 1 week because no one liked them.
Yeah, I think it's
Some of them used to
38
had
then.
cocaine in them.
Yeah, but that was more. That's still Coke though.
Yeah, they just changed
That was
it.
the
Yeah,
formula.
that's still Coca-Cola. So I don't
Oh,
think it's
okay.
like
That's
Coca-Cola.
You
fine.
can't get that one anymore.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm going to
under.
go over, I think. I'm going to give Zach the point because I feel like different countries always get different ones, and there'd be so many we don't even know about. Because, like, I remember traveling places and there being, like, Coke Mango, and I'm like, what the fuck? But apparently they like it over there.
True.
Yeah.
There's a lot of countries.
What did you guess?
56.
It's under.
Oh, well done,
Was it
Jordan.
close?
43.
Damn, good guess,
Pretty
Zach.
close,
That's
yeah.
actually a really good guess for having no idea.
I was impressed.
From going 10 to 56, that's pretty close.
When you
Well
said you're
done.
going to times it by 4, I was like, he's going to nail it. Because
Yeah,
10 times
true.
4.
I should have stuck
So,
with that.
point update. What are we at?
I don't know.
All right, this is triple
We're having
points.
fun. That's the only points
I'm
that
on
matters.
4.
I think I'm on
That's
4
all that
too.
matters. I'm on 4.
I think I'm also on 4.
Yeah, I'm on 4.
And Jordan's on 4 as well. So
Jordan's
this is-
on 4. So
This last one's
single
crazy.
points for the last round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess.
I'll give you the 3 categories and you can pick. Hang on, where are the 3 questions I haven't asked? Okay, we've got a baleen whale question.
Oh, I want that one.
Okay. A member of the baleen whale family, measuring at up to 60 feet, is estimated to be how many litres?
That's 20 meters.
Litres?
Anyone?
Hang on, let me just double check what that
Can
means.
I have a different question? I don't want
No,
a
no,
baleen
no.
whale question anymore.
Please wait. I haven't read
litres
it.
of whale?
Hang on. Please wait. I don't know if that's meant to be blood or what.
How many litres? Did you reckon they should fit in their mouth?
Peter,
Yeah,
how many
I think that's what
litres
I was
are
going
you-
for, but let me just
Oh,
check.
is it?
How many litres of water can they put in their
It
mouth?
could be how many liters of water does it displace?
Yeah, how many
what
litres
is
of water
its
can
depth?
it filter in a day? There's a lot of questions that could be raised here. Are you just Googling how many litres of whale?
How many liters of whale cum?
Baleen whale.
Oh, yeah. Have you guys seen a whale dick?
No.
No.
Like, just in a video. I swear. It's not because I looked it up. It's like... It's like
Oh,
a
like a
heat-seeking
worm,
missile.
yeah.
Because it's got to, find its own way.
Yeah, right.
So it's a big old worm.
It's like dexterous. Like a finger. But
like a
impressive.
tail.
yeah,
too,
pretty
yeah.
much. And it's
I guess because it'd be harder to get to position as a
Yeah,
whale.
exactly. And it's like 2 meters long. So it's just
Yeah,
got to...
people don't often do whaley style.
And you'd be able
Yeah.
to like thrust as a whale.
Yeah, no, it's just got to
It's
find
just
its
got
way
to
in
do
and
it
just
thrust itself.
bust.
Whoa.
No thrust and just busting. You know how it'll be, boys.
gets in there and-
One pump chump.
One pump chop.
One pump humpback
yeah.
whale.
I mean, it's like the sperm
Why isn't
whale is
everyone a
not
one
good.
pump chump? Evolutionarily.
No,
Why would you not just pump
Jordan,
once?
we are.
It's a good point.
We are, but it's the girls that aren't.
We are. Speak for yourself, Zach.
Okay, sorry.
No, but-
okay, I've got the question.
No, Jordan's cooking on this one. I
Yeah,
think-
right.
I don't know.
No, there should be
Because,
one
like-
pump women.
Maybe it's a it's an area
If
I don't
only,
want to go
Zach,
into.
if
Actually,
only, mate.
Ah, am I right?
Tell you what. Right. All right, we're
That's
going
the
to
point
pretend that all
Jordan's
didn't
trying to
happen.
make, I believe.
All right, welcome to round 3. Peter, a member of the baleen whale family measuring it up to 60 feet is estimated to urinate how many litres per day?
It's my favorite liquid. Let's go.
You should
I
know
got the
this.
piss question. A day.
Whale piss, huh?
Whale piss.
Do you reckon there's a lot of that? When you get like dumped by
They
a
drink
wave
a lot of
and like a
water.
bit of salt water goes up your nose. You're like, how much whale piss do you think you get when you have seawater?
That's what this article was about. They were saying if I drink some seawater, how much urine am I drinking? And they were estimating based on all these animals.
I'm thinking, right? This could be completely wrong. I don't think whales would drink that much water because you can't really drink salt water unless they have really good like salt organs. But I think they probably filter out a lot of the water and get most of their water from the food they eat. Because where would a whale get fresh water from? Does it rain and it just puts its head out of the water and opens its mouth?
I haven't seen that before.
True. Where do fish drink?
Where do fish drink?
What comes out
fish
of the
bar.
blowhole? Is that piss?
That's air. That's like their nose.
No, isn't it water coming out the blowhole?
No, that's just the
The water
spray on top of
being
the water.
displaced.
It's like them pushing. It's like you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. What do you think?
How many liters a day of Biss?
Liters. I think it's a day. Let me just double check
Oh
that. But
my
yes.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's important to check because last time I
It
made a
is, it
few
is.
mistakes.
But they are also very large and they eat a lot of.
I still will never forget 1.9
Per day,
fucking
litres.
feet or whatever it was.
per day. I'm gonna go with.
Average number of feet.
I'm gonna go with 90 liters.
90
a day.
under for
Whales
sure.
are very large.
Yeah, but that's a lot of piss.
Yeah, but
Okay.
whales are very large.
Let me do some calculations here.
Oh, here we go. So buckets.
So
I think it might
if-
be way over.
I'm
what
trying to.
I've guessed.
So my blood is what? 3 or 5 liters.
Oh God.
I piss about.
No, think about how many water bottles you could fill up if you pissed.
Don't confuse
That's a
me.
really good way of thinking
Don't
about
confuse.
How many buckets?
No.
How,
Can
why
you
are you
talk
doing
to me
blood
in
to
the-
piss ratio? You don't know
I'm trying
that.
to do a blood to piss
You
ratio.
don't know
know
how much blood
that.
the whale has.
But it's probably a bit bigger than the elephant.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
So,
Wait, I got a better idea. Why don't we find out how much the elephant pisses?
well, I
And
can't.
then we
can't
can
do
reverse
that.
extrapolate that to the
I
whale.
can
can't
give you
do
that piece
that.
of information.
No, that's
Yeah,
unfair. That's
No, that's
unfair.
yeah.
No, that's unfair.
I'm curious now. Go on. I won't give it to you.
Don't give
until
it to
after.
us. Okay, so I reckon I piss about
You know,
a
you don't
third of
have
my
to-
blood
Oh,
in weight
I
a
was
day.
like, you don't have to tell everyone how much you piss.
So
This is a choice you've made.
if an elephant was
Jordan, you
I'm-
could
I'm
just say
putting the mic
over
down.
or under.
Zach, just let him cook. Put the mic down. Let him cook.
if an elephant was I forgot now what it was anyway. So it's kind of all pointless. I think the elephant was around 400 liters. So then that's like 150 liters. of piss.
245.
so far off.
So
I
it's
didn't even
like-
remember which hundred.
I had to pick the mic back up. I couldn't help myself.
So
I
an,
think we should give him the piss
an
amount.
elephant probably does 80 liters of piss. And what did you say your guess was? Oh, so it's got to be more.
Jordan's going over.
I'm going over. I reckon it piss. That's a lot of piss.
Do you want to give us the
can we
number,
get
Jordan?
the-
Oh, this is.
Or do you want the African piss
I
number?
want the African piss number now that we've all locked
50
in.
litres.
This is bullshit. This is so bullshit.
Everyone's locked in.
No,
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 one
we're
can
locked
change.
in.
Oh, wait,
what did you say?
lock in?
Under?
I said under.
Oh, it's got to be over.
I said over.
Yeah, so 50 litres for the African
No, I
elephant.
think a whale piss is
Also,
less.
Peter's done a very good guess.
50 litres, fucking
All right,
hell.
here's the actual number for the whale.
It's going to be ridiculously high or low.
It's so many digits. I've got to get this out.
Oh,
Hold
no,
on.
it's got to be 10 liters.
627 litres.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Whales are so much bigger. I should have
I'll
guessed
hold the
higher.
L.
You should have guessed the piss to blood ratio a bit better.
Yeah, but I just didn't know. How do they get all that fresh water? They must be able to filter out salt.
Yeah.
Maybe they piss salt water.
I guess.
Maybe the whole ocean is just
Maybe
whale
they just
piss.
work on
Well-
salt water.
That's a lot of piss every day.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
Ocean.
water in the ocean.
Yeah, but there's a lot of whales
How
too.
much water in the ocean,
There's
Zach?
not that much whales.
Is that the next
That's
question?
the next question.
How much
Oh,
water in the ocean?
Jesus.
In what liters?
How much whale is the ocean?
How many million / billion litres
What do
is
you
the
mean
ocean?
slash? That's a
Because I don't want to give it away.
Also, you get. Wait, should he?
So
does-
he can say,
Yeah,
500 million or 20 billion or whatever
oh,
number. It's
I've
a million
got
or billion.
no
I'll give you that
idea.
Can I
much.
give you the answer in Olympic-sized swimming pools?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Well, if I know how many that is, and I reverse extrapolate,
Well, apparently
This has
whales'
gotta
kidneys
be-
filter the salt.
I'm not even going to think 250 billion.
250 billion litres.
I think it's a fucking lot of
I
liters.
would have no idea. Peter?
After you, I know what I'm looking in.
Shit.
It's got to be okay. No, wait. It's got to be so many
250
more.
billion.
Take your time. No one
litres.
else is locked in if you want to change.
So if we can fit
How good's the math been on this episode?
All right, so how many whale pisses is 250 billion
The
liters?
math has worked
This
out
is
for
a
me.
maths. There's 8 billion people on the planet, and I feel like we got a lot of space in between us, and we're also all probably like 60 to 100 cubic liters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of space.
Right.
And there's lots
A
of
kilo is a kilo.
It's supposed to be a liter
somewhere
of water.
It's a liter.
Yeah.
but muscle mass is more dense and that sort of thing. It's just anyway. And then there's 8 billion people, and I feel like there's a lot of times where I can't see any people. We're not that dense.
But you can.
But
The ocean,
the
you can see a lot.
ocean is fucking dense, and it goes down to the Mariana Trench. So I'm going to change to 1,000 billion liters.
A trillion.
A
Yeah.
trillion liters.
I'm going to
Oh,
say
is it a trillion band?
I said million
You
/billion.
said- yeah.
So 1,000 billion, whatever.
I
I
would
can't do
recommend
1,000
not
billion.
doing 1,000 billion.
All right, I'll go 500 billion. I'll double my answer.
Oh,
There's
good guess.
so many fucking ocean. There's
There's so many.
So true.
So many
Dude,
oceans.
anyone
True.
notice that?
So
There's
many.
so much
the
oceans.
ocean
ocean.
covers like 70% of the earth, and we live on the other 30% with 8 billion humans, and we got a lot of space
Yeah.
between us.
I'm just going to say under. I have no idea.
I'm gonna say over. It's got to be so much.
It's got to be massive.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm just concerned. The answer, according to Wikipedia, was 1.3 billion liters,
That is
wrong.
so wrong.
which doesn't sound correct.
That is
when-
outrageously wrong.
Get your phones out.
Okay, I guessed under because of your whole you can't say trillion thing.
Yeah.
It's possible I'm
All
wrong.
right, everyone's.
You know that I've accidentally got things wrong sometime in this game. It's part of it.
Yeah. Well, if you're wrong, I would like to say
All
higher.
3 phones are out for the audio listeners. Everyone's Googling. Any answers?
Yeah. Why am I
It was
Googling?
1.3 billion cubic kilometers.
What's that mean?
Who knows?
The orders of magnitude is so. It's,
Oh, do you want it in liters?
it's like
yeah, I
what,
got it
it's,
in
it's going to be quintillions.
1,233 quintillion liters.
Yeah.
Jackson.
It's quite
When
a
you're
lot.
telling me it's millions or billions, I'm like, it's fucking
yeah.
not.
The fact that you
Damn.
said no trillions are allowed, we're up into the quintillions.
So who got the point?
Well, I said
Peter,
over.
I
Jordan
guess,
said
yeah.
under, so I guess I don't know.
Unlucky Jordan.
Under was an L.
I definitely would have gone
Hey,
over. I didn't
and
know
I
about this
split the
trillion
group,
thing.
so I get a point too.
Yeah. I think you get 2 points for managing to split the group.
1.335 sextillion.
What the hell's a sextillion?
It's one after quintillion.
And what's quintillion? Is that
It's
after
one after
billion?
quadrillion. And
So
then
it's-
trillion, and then so it goes million,
So
billion,
it's
trillion,
so
quadrillion,
many-
quintillion.
It's almost a billion billions.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Wow.
Whoa.
No wonder I don't taste the whale piss. It's very
Yeah,
dilute.
because 627
Very
liters doesn't
diluted.
sound so much.
doesn't seem like much anymore.
You said 1.3.
You know what? Fuck these whales. I'm gonna keep pissing in the ocean.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I
and
don't
not-
think you're even going to make a dent in the 627
No.
liters
Yeah.
that they're doing.
Like, do you guys feel bad about pissing in the ocean?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, like, you know,
Fish haven't
like you
pissed
kind of
there.
feel maybe a tiny bit bad,
No.
but now I'm just like, if
0%.
anything, I'm gonna go to the
Only
ocean
when
and
I
piss
shit
more.
in the ocean am I embarrassed.
Nah, think of how many
How often are you
whale
doing
shits
that?
are in the ocean.
Not too often.
The
No, I've
whale,
never-
where
I've
are the
never done-
whale shits going?
I've not done that.
There's no toilets, is there?
How many kilos of krill shits are in the ocean?
Did,
Yeah.
did fish do like whales do big poos?
Yeah.
You would think so.
Yeah.
Or is it like
a
a liquid
whale.
poo? You know, like birds have kind of like liquidy sort of
I
poo.
think we got to get
Oh,
off this topic
yuck.
before we get somewhere we
Yeah, we
don't
don't
want
need
to
another
find
5
ourselves.
episodes.
All right, this is for all the chocolates. Whose turn is it?
Mine, I
Jordan's.
think, yeah.
This one's worth 9 times as many points.
Oh,
Whoa.
sweet.
Jordan, according to the electroniccigarette.co.uk,
What?
how many puffs are in 1 milliliter of vape liquid?
A puff in a milliliter. Wait, what does that mean? A puff?
How many puffs of the vape?
Would you get out of 1 milliliter of
How many
vape
vapes
liquid?
do you get out of 1 mil of vape?
Wish I
I
vaped.
think all of us have no fucking idea.
Yeah, no one's a vapor. Thought this would be good.
1 milliliter of vape sounds like you wouldn't even get one puff. Sound little. 1 milliliter. They're efficient things. I'm gonna go with 2 puffs.
So over.
Over. It's gonna be like 100 or 50 or
Just
something.
like this
Of a
game, it
milliliter.
is over.
A milliliter is
Jordan.
tiny.
Jordan, you're so wrong. I want you two to
Jordan,
have a
you-
guess to decide who the winner
I
is.
said 100.
I don't think so. Like, what if you get a little canister? It's probably like a 40 mil vape canister. I feel like you can use that for ages. Maybe it's like 200.
I'm gonna say 100.
300.
Wow.
Whoa, I was off.
Efficient.
You said 2.
A milliliter is nothing.
Yeah. I guess most of the vape isn't the milliliter, like the liquid. Most of it
Is it
probably be
not?
like the chamber and stuff.
Plastic
I don't know.
and shit.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Guys, don't
honestly.
vape though. We don't encourage
We don't
it on the
endorse
podcast.
vaping. because otherwise you'll come up with answers like 1.3 billion liters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a thought for you for any vapors, because I know a lot of people do it, especially young people.
Do.
When when people are like, wow, I can't believe we used to smoke. That's so crazy that it was
So
cool and
funny.
popular. We're just doing it again, guys.
Yeah.
Just come on.
History
on.
repeats itself.
Like,
Am I right, gentlemen?
just do
But
something
it's
else.
slightly better. Is
But
it even?
The research is not done, and the
yeah,
fact
we'll find out.
I think it becomes so much worse because people think that it's easier and it's more accessible and you can do it anywhere.
I think
So-
that's why it's so bad. Like you had to go outside to smoke a cigarette. Well,
it
I suppose
smells
you
like
didn't have
really
to.
and you
good
had to
though.
like buy a whole pack and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and then it was like you finished a pack. Vapors just like
You can
what
vape in
stops
bed.
you?
You can vape at the desk. You can vape at the toilet.
So if the addiction just runs so much deeper, bad.
True.
Well, yeah, that's bad.
there you go. Over underdogs. Who won that?
Me.
Zach, right?
I said over as well.
Yeah, no,
No,
but
but you
I got
guys-
the water question right first.
Yeah, but that wasn't worth 9 times.
Yeah,
as
there
many
was 9
points.
times
Oh,
at
my
the end.
bad.
And
Yeah.
Well, if we both got 9 times the
No,
points and I
no.
had higher points before, doesn't that make me higher?
No,
No, but I got
No, but you
closer
did
to the
200,
real answer.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I guess.
Well, you won the Kanye game, so did Jordan, and you won that game.
All right, well done.
I'm the only one who hasn't won a game yet. Should we go random word generator? Then we'll dive into the big cool cat bad dog.
Yeah, let's just talk
Sure.
about some random shit. Why the fuck
All right,
not?
let's do it.
Yeah.
What kind of word are you feeling, Zach?
It's just. I
I'm
don't know.
hoping for something that's not a noun, so we can just talk about like a fucking
I'm hoping
adverb
for
or
my
something.
favorite liquid cement to come up on rotation.
Guys, if you don't know this one,
No
this
way.
week Jackson just generates a random word and we talk about it for what, 4 minutes?
Who knows?
All right, ready?
Yep.
Are we doing a timer, or we just go until?
Nah,
we're
let's
bored?
just chill.
And we just go silent and he says it, and then whoever wants to
I'll
just
call
launch
it.
in,
I'll ding it.
go.
All right, ready? Taxi.
Fell off.
Yeah,
I think
true.
that I'm so glad that there's a good alternative now. And even though like Uber has its own problems, holy shit, taxis were just not it, man. And they were so
They're still
bad.
big some places, like New York, I think. You have the.
Oh, yeah.
like the New
Is that
York
'cause there's
taxis.
some kind of
And
government
London.
conspiracy?
London
London
taxis.
taxi.
I was going to say taxis might make a comeback.
Well, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
they've
I
been
think they
lowering their
might.
prices because they realize that
The
no one's going to
competition.
fucking use them.
Yeah.
It's a really good example of why competition is good for the consumer.
Yep.
Because like they were like, okay, we'll get our own app that's easy to use. You don't have to call us and go through our call center. We'll lower our price. Like it's like, yeah, competition helps us out because now if we're gonna get a taxi, it's got to be up to scratch. So it's a good economics lesson. You know what I mean?
You would
Price
think they'd
gouging.
be able to make a comeback. Are they backed by the government? Taxis?
They used to be.
I think they still are, no?
Well, they were asking. They were like, hey, government, can you put like laws in to stop Uber because they're cooking us? And it's like, well, how about you do
No.
better?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, because we're technically capitalist, aren't we?
not technically,
Definitely.
just very.
Yeah. So then, like, why the fuck is the government gonna do anything about it?
well, they
The
need to be in
government's
place
like,
for something.
as long as people are Ubering and not catching our shitty fucking public transport
Yeah,
system,
yeah.
at least in Perth, our public transport is.
I mean, it's
leaves-
hard.
it's pretty
leave something to
average.
be
But I think
desired.
it's hard to have a very good public transport system.
The way
right?
that Perth is laid out, it's very hard to
Yeah.
have a good public transport because we're a big long strip of land. It's just super annoying.
Oh yeah, like big dense cities have like way better.
Yeah,
ones.
because it just makes
it's
more sense.
easier.
Crosses over at more points.
A lot more people drive in Perth.
Speaking of the price gouging, have you guys seen that Woolworths and Coles are under investigation for it?
Good.
Because of them driving their prices up.
Fuck 'em, man.
Wow.
Ooh,
Under
what can you
investigation.
even investigate though?
Because you can't just drive up the price of goods like that. It's like
Can you not?
regulated.
Some
Oh.
goods are seen as not like a luxury item; they're seen as a necessity.
Yeah,
so
like
you
food.
can't increase
Coles
the
and
price
Woolworths,
of it.
by the way, is our like
Two
food
biggest
supermarket.
Like
supermarkets.
luxury foods, you can do whatever price you want because it's not necessary. But there's things like there's a list of them like bread and milk and
Oh, that's
shit where
cool.
you can't just make it more expensive because people need it.
Fuel is somewhat regulated like that. Like they can't just make the price whatever they want.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you'd be in shambles.
Because
what
they
if
could
we
just
need it?
Yeah.
they'd all get together and be like, hey, let's all just make it $1 more.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the light bulbs.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, being really tough on the petrol this week. And they've got like tanks out the back with whale piss levels of petrol waiting and they just hiked up the
Jeez.
prices.
Whale
Yeah.
piss levels.
I'm going to start using that like Jordan uses bucket for 10 litres.
Ah, whale
Is
piss.
that your new unit of measurement? One whale piss?
It's about, roughly 100 litres.
You're like an Olympic swimming pool fits 1,000 whale pisses.
Do you reckon there's going to be something else crazy like Uber that's just like so ridiculous and stupid and it works?
What market needs a kick in the ass? Like something that has got no
Yeah.
competition at the
The
moment.
rental
grocery
market?
stores.
Rental market.
Rental market. Well, where do we live in the sky?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
what's the
know.
other
Someone's
option?
going to do some shit about that.
Yeah, that's true.
As someone that's
actually.
looking for a rental, it fucking sucks.
Okay, how
what
are
did-
we fixing the rent crisis?
What did
Um,
Uber do to like fix taxis?
Just got other people to do it.
I
Yeah.
guess there could be a really good like rental app.
Like
I suppose.
Airbnb,
Maybe,
but
yeah.
for rentals. That kind
Imagine
of
like
thing?
imagine you move into a rental and your housemate's shit and you can just get out of there real quick.
Oh,
but then you got to move all your stuff.
Also, if it removed
So-
all the barriers for that kind of stuff, so like you know how like there's like
Yeah.
stamp duty and real estate agents, if it was just
Yeah.
simplified, like Uber simplified the taxi process, right?
What if
Yeah.
there's
And
just a
you
bunch
can-
of houses you just can go in there for a bit?
No, this is big housemate ratings as well, like Uber ratings.
It sounds awfully a lot like China's social credit system.
Oh, is it?
They're
Well,
onto something.
Maybe, maybe back off from that then.
They're onto something.
Or back onto it, but we'll do it better.
Yeah, so we got to invent it. What else have we got to fix? Let's just fix some shit.
Let's just fix some shit.
What else needs
What
fixing?
sucks?
Fueling up. You guys reckon? I couldn't be a taxi driver because how much fueling up you'd have to do.
Oh, nightclubs.
Yeah, they're
I'm
worse.
gonna make a better alternative to nightclubs because they suck ass.
Oh,
What are
what
your
are you
biggest
gonna do?
problems?
Okay.
And we'll figure out how to fix it.
Give us
Okay.
your top 3 problems.
Well, you know when people go traveling and they're like, "Man, the clubbing in Europe is just so good." You know, it's like,
Yeah, I've heard that.
yeah, it's. I think the reason for that, apparently, I haven't been yet, so we'll let you know. But apparently, the reason for that is because it's actually just good vibes and people are there to enjoy the music. Because how many people who are at nightclubs in Perth are there to actually dance to music as their sole reason for being there? You know what I mean? Like, there's seedy people who are trying to hook up with people.
Yeah.
There's drunk people who have nowhere else to go because where else do you go when you're blind drunk in the
Yeah.
city?
There's also people that go there to get drunk or live
Yeah.
off other, what do you call it? Substances.
Narcotics.
Yeah.
But I
Nice.
apparently, like, my sister just came back from Ibiza, you know, the island in Europe where they go. Apparently, the clubs there are just like people having a good time, and if someone's being like seedy or too drunk, they just get rid of them. Like,
Yeah.
I thought Ibiza was meant to be fucked.
it's meant to be like mad parties, but it's like it's mad parties because it's actually enjoyable.
Right.
So I could be wrong. I haven't been myself.
So
but-
how are you going to fix it?
Well, start a club with actual standards for how people act.
Right.
Because our clubs here have no standards
So
for
that's
how
really
people act.
strict.
Well, it's not even strict. It's like have a good time if you're lowering other people's time. by, like,
how do you enforce that? What do they do?
hard
You-
in a club,
you
isn't
have
it?
to have like bouncers who are really good because man, the bouncers here suck shit.
Yeah.
Like they're just people on a power trip who just will hit someone for no reason. But if you actually have someone who understands the vibe well as
Yeah.
a bouncer, who is like, hey, like this is not on the vibe of this club,
Yeah.
and everyone's on board for it, I think that could be good.
But I feel like if you make it really like they're going to kick a lot of people out, then they just think that the same thing. Like it's like, oh, they're on a power trip to kick everyone out. Wouldn't
Yeah,
that be
but
the same vibe?
It's like
Is that what people in Ibiza think of their
I
bouncers?
don't think they would kick people out unless they
you
were
would
deserving.
but like I think we just change what the thing is because like at the moment it's like if you're falling over and hitting people, but if it's like if before that thing even happens, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
So what would I have to do to get kicked out of your nightclub that's allowed?
I think making too many advances on people where it's not wanted.
So bad hit rate.
Yeah, bad hit rate.
You're doing a bad job of flirting out.
They look at you like go up to like 5 different girls and you fail every time. They're like, sorry, bro.
Three strikes, you're out.
You get a tap on the shoulder, you turn around at this massive bouncer. He's like, sorry, mate, the Riz just wasn't there.
Or he has
You're
to like
out.
watch your third one. He's like, just have a go now, or else you're done. So you
Yeah,
have to
one
find
last
someone.
chance.
He
Like,
like,
gives you
follows
some
you around.
advice. He gives you some advice real
He
quick.
comes over and wingmans you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The last-
I like thinking they've got like a laminated card that's got some tips like that you
Yeah,
can follow.
yeah, yeah.
Ask
That-
her
that-
name.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Good. Instead of kicking people out who are bad, bring the people up.
You go into an education system. You go to like a room.
They take you out the back and it's like an employee training video but for clubbing.
Stark white
It's like-
light.
Now remember, like this is a no-no. And it's like there's just like people dancing on this like I'm thinking like an informational video.
That's
And a
good.
guy comes up and like tries to hit on these girls really badly and it's like, no.
Band. All right, I'm on
But
board.
am I cooking with this?
Yeah, you are.
I don't
know.
go clubbing, so I'm not sure.
It's because it sucks.
yeah, yeah.
Because I really like dancing to music. You know what I mean?
So do I.
And if there was a club where you could just go and do that and people weren't like doing fucking other random shit and like
I just like doing that at home though.
yeah, but if there was a space where you could do it with other people and the music was louder, because
Yeah,
I
don't
can't
really
do it
wanna
at
do it
home
with
with
other
loud
people.
music.
True.
Can you still just do it at a club anyway, though? No, who's going to stop you? You just dance.
Well, there's people like
Close your
trying to
eyes.
hit on you. Like for girls, they can't do that.
Sometimes trying to hit you.
And there's like Jack
Ah.
has been assaulted in a club.
oh, yeah.
Like the
Damn.
club culture here is complete shit.
True.
Yeah, I
But
feel like
that
some
being
places
said,
that are better
like-
than others, but yeah, they're all pretty bad.
How's you gonna fix it?
I just told you.
You're gonna
He's got-
open your own
We're going to
club?
increase the vibe. Yeah,
so
we're
it's
going to
pretty
make my
much
own
just cool bounces is number one fix. You got anything else?
club. Everyone's got to know the vibe. You know what I mean?
So it's like, do you understand? As you're getting let in, it's like no.
I think it would have to be invite only. I think that's the bad part, because I was thinking about this, right?
Right.
All the clubs that we have now that are kind of just a bit shit, they must have started off cool, right?
Clubs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the ones that we know as just kind of like mid, just
Right.
like they've been around forever. They must have been like someone had an idea at the start and they invited their friends and they're like, man, this is such a good vibe.
I feel like the idea is money for people that make nightclubs.
Maybe,
in Perth.
Yeah.
I don't think they're worried, and most of them
Maybe
aren't
that's
worried
the
about a cool
problem.
vibe. Yeah.
Maybe
I think it
I
is.
just create a space that's invite only, and then if people want to bring their friends and then like it's just a bunch of cool people is the idea, right?
I think the problem's not enough competition.
Yeah.
So anyone can open a club, and you don't need to be good, and you just make a shitload of money
Yeah.
because it's new.
No,
and
I have
people
a good
go
idea.
there.
You go,
This will be
and
good.
then you have like there's an app, maybe Facebook or something that what people go to clubs use.
Yeah, definitely not Facebook.
Okay, and then
Snapchat,
and then and then it's like you add a
real.
bunch of people, and then it's like your club group, and these are all people who are cool.
What?
And then they go to clubs, and it's cool, and it's like
This is the most
You know
boomer.
what? Yeah, I think
thing.
people already are doing this, Jordan.
and
What
it's
do you
like,
mean?
No, but
What
it's
do you
like
mean?
big. It's just like this guy.
Jordan,
like,
you're just
you
in
have
none of the
400
groups.
people on this group, and it's like these are the people who are cool
So
at
you
clubs.
enter, let's say it's Instagram, right? So you go into the club, and then what? You see a list of everyone that's there.
Yeah, or someone's there like, oh, you want to join my
I think there are
group?
invite only
Oh,
things
okay.
like
and
this.
then
We're
it's
just
like,
not invited.
And then it's like, let's all go to this club, and there's like 400 people, and they're like, we're going to this club, everyone.
No, but you got to have your own space because
Wait,
otherwise
so
it's full of idiots.
You
as
reckon
well.
people are already doing this?
I think there's definitely like an underground cool person scene of partying.
So your solution doesn't really fix the problem then.
It just makes me cool because then I'll
It
be
just
the one
gets you.
running.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
basically just getting you invited to the cool
Yeah,
club.
but it's making it available to everyone because in Europe and stuff, it is available to everyone. 'Cause
So
people
is
go
it
there and-
invite only, or is it? How does it work?
You keep it like at that vibe of like everyone needs to know the vibe,
Right.
and then if you're like, because it's so hard to describe.
I don't
Yeah, I
understand.
It starts invite only, and then
Right.
it gets to the point where anyone can come, but then you don't let the randoms come in and ruin the overall vibe
You
of it because that's what
slowly
happens.
increase the number of.
Yeah.
What
And then
would you call it?
everyone who's
Plebs.
if you have 90% people there
Yeah.
who are on board for the vibe, and then if someone's like trying to start fights, 90% of the people there are like, "What the fuck is this?" It's very easy to like kick them out.
We should have like a dobbing system.
Yeah. Snitch club.
Snitch and you get a free drink.
Yeah, nice.
Snitch on someone.
I'm cooking
And then
here.
every single person's trying to snitch shit that's not actually happening. And then,
Yeah, just say like that guy hit on my friend.
Peter, did you go see Genesis Owusu?
I did.
Yeah, and how was that? Because that was a bit of like a.
What is that?
We got invited
musician.
to this like influencer section of the party thing. I was wondering if that was any good. If that was part of the vibe.
How are the influencers going?
I don't want to put anyone on blast or anything.
Here we go.
but influencers are fucking weird, man. Like just getting in a
So that wasn't this vibe you're looking for.
how this works is that the concert was basically from like 6 till 11 or whatever. And they had a influencer only thing from 5 till 6 where we got like free drinks and it was people's chance to like take their photos, do some networking, you know, like get your posts ready because that's why we were there because I got invited for free because I was going to post stuff for it, right?
Right.
And just putting so many influencers together with no buffer of normal people is just a weird experience because, I don't know, people are fiends for the networking. And, all right, I said I wasn't going to put anything on blast in particular. I'm not going to, like, name
This guy
names or
named
anything.
Jeff.
Yeah, but fuck Jeff, mate. No, but the thing is with most Perth celebrities is that they're just reality TV contestants.
Right.
And then that got them somewhat of a following, and then they have enough of a following to be an influencer.
Right.
So
Really?
the bar for Perth celebrities isn't exactly
I
extremely
would imagine
high.
it's very low.
What are they called? Personalities.
That's the name of the
Personalities.
agency. So you can follow Personalities if you want. There's the agency. I'll give them a shout out. Why not? They got me these tickets. The guy who runs it's
Personalities
extremely nice, by the way. Yeah, Personalities.
alright,
The guy who runs it's extremely nice. So shout out to him.
Charles.
But yeah, a lot of reality TV people, and I don't watch TV, so it's really awkward when I talk to them because I just have no idea what they do.
I'm sure they had no idea who you were as
Yeah,
well, right?
that's why it's awkward.
Yeah.
There's some lovely people. I met some awesome people, but then I also met some people I was just like, you're trying to network with me way too hard.
Seems like
Oh,
a bad
really?
time.
Oh, it's uncomfortable. It's just like,
Wait,
I
didn't
don't
you
like that at all.
didn't you go to your version of the nightclub? It's invite only.
yeah, but it wasn't, the vibe was not people there to have fun. The vibe was people trying
To
to get
network.
following.
I don't
And
know
it's
if
like-
you guys get this, but I feel like so awkward talking to people who I like know are big from like YouTube. Like sometimes when I've been to America, like people I know that are like minor celebrities in like the Smash scene. I feel so awkward like if I ever have to treat them not just like a person.
Yeah.
Like because there was one time where I went up to Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is probably fine.
Do it.
I went up to Naro to get like a video as like a birthday message for one of my friends. This was before all the drama, but like they really liked Naro, and so. But then, like, it was the first time I like had met him, but it was like my last chance to like go up and ask him to say like a quick happy birthday.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just I felt so fucking weird.
Did he know who
But
you
it's-
were? Did he know you
I think
were?
so.
No.
Yeah, but then like I didn't really say hi. I was just like trying to like get something out of him.
Yeah.
Felt like a bit, and it's a bit. I think he like knew who I was as well. I don't even know.
I mean,
know.
when people do that to you, do you mind?
No, but like I feel like it's kind of different.
I think you're probably more famous than most of the people you'd be asking for. You just don't really feel that way.
Yeah, but I guess the birthday message is different. But it's like when people are like very clearly, like you said, trying to network. It's like I'm always so conscious that like I don't want to come across that way to like people that are bigger than me. Like when I met, I suppose, Alpharad. I don't have many examples of meeting.
Yeah.
People bigger than you?
Oh, not
He walked himself into the corner.
because I live in fucking Perth.
Yeah.
My trips out have been to a Smash tournament, which like I'm a big Smash YouTuber.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, true.
And I think another thing about all the influencers being from TV is that they're all a little bit old compared to what I'm used to seeing famous people on the internet being.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like the internet's a bit more of a young platform. than-
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I felt like a Zoomer, and I don't usually get that very much. I usually feel like a Boomer because I'm hanging out with people
Yeah.
younger than me, not older than me most of the time. So that was cool. We got photographed by someone from the paper because our fashion was on point. That was cool.
That's sick.
That's sick.
So,
Do you reckon
Are you
you'll
in the
make it?
paper?
It hasn't come out yet. I checked this morning at the coffee shop. I was not in today's one, so we'll check you back tomorrow. That was pretty sick.
That'll be a cool photo for like the Instagram if you're in the paper.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. I don't know if we made the cut.
There, you fit
True.
might not have made it.
That's cool.
They decide. Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was sad to because I was gonna go to that as well. Instead, went to Sydney to play
Sydney.
video games.
Persia.
Yeah.
Prince of
Went to
Persia.
Persia.
Yep.
Respect. That's
This is
taxi.
all off the taxi. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
And that was taxi. Well done.
That was good.
No time is good.
Should we finish it with a cool cat, bad dog?
Yep, let's do it.
And it's apparently a doozy.
It's
today.
a doozy, but it's a long one. So we're just going for a one and done here today, folks.
Guys, leave a comment if you'd come to my club.
So, guys, this is like, am
I
I, the
would, but
asshole?
I
But
know it's not.
It's not really practical.
You're a cool cat or a bad dog?
Yeah, our patrons have sent in their stories.
One story.
One story
We got
today.
a few stories, but we're just going to read out the first one that
And
came
they're
through because I
asking
thought it was a
us-
ripper.
Am I a cool cat or am I the bad dog in this situation? AKA, am I the asshole?
I know this is long, but it's worth it.
That's what she said.
Oh, they wrote that Jordan's going to love that intro, but didn't really
Oh.
seem to spark much with you at
I was
all.
like, why are you staring at me
No,
like this?
he didn't react to that at all.
No.
Do you
I
wanna try
was just-
again?
Okay, yeah.
I know this is long, but it's worth it.
Yes.
All
Is that
right.
meant to be like a dick joke?
I don't know. I
Why
thought
would they target Jordan
I don't
for
know.
that?
Jordan loves innuendo.
Jordan's going to love that intro.
the long one and a good one.
All right. In my fourth year of university, I moved into an apartment with 3 random roommates. Most of my friends got married the summer before. One of my new roommates was a really nice guy and was always happy to chat or hype me up before I would go out with a girl. However, he had a serious drinking/smoking problem. I honestly can't say there wasn't a single day that he wasn't crossfaded, in brackets high/buzz. Duh. I usually didn't mind this as he tried to be respectful and even asked up front if I had issues with him smoking in his room if I didn't get into the rest of the apartment. Or if it didn't get into the rest of the apartment, yep. I also knew that he had some really heavy things happen in the past. He was about 10 years older than me, so I was very patient with whatever he needed to do to cope. Good start.
Yep.
One night, I was in a really bad mood for some reason, which was not good timing. That same night, my roommate had a girl over and hotboxed his room, which led to marijuana smoke spreading through our whole apartment. It was so bad you could start to smell it in the hall outside of our apartment. Typically, I would go ask him to stop, but I was in a really bad mood and didn't want to confront anyone, so I called management. Usually management would come by and just give a warning, but the person on call that night said, "I'm not in the mood to come by. I'll just call the cops." I heard that and fled the scene, not wanting my roommate to suspect I was the one who called. The cops arrived and were going to give a warning, but found out he also owned a firearm. Where we live, it is a felony to be in possession of marijuana and a firearm simultaneously. So he got arrested
So
and
at
had to
different
spend the
times,
night in
okay.
jail. I felt so terrible because he was such a nice guy. When he got back the next day, I acted completely shocked by the situation when he told me about it. We're about halfway. What are we feeling so
It's
far?
interesting. I don't know.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
But it gets worse. Later that week, my roommate went to a party. Everyone got wasted, including the apartment employee that was on call that night. While intoxicated, this employee divulged to my roommate that I was the one that reported him for smoking.
Oh,
The next
this
day, I
is
was at my
crazy. Actually,
The next day, I was at my computer and I heard my roommate enter my room and sit behind me on the edge of my bed. In a really cryptic voice, he started interrogating me about the events of that night until eventually catching me in my own lie and telling me he knew. He didn't attack me or anything. That's good.
Didn't shoot you with that gun.
Nope. But I could tell he was resisting the urge to absolutely freak out. I felt so terrible and apologized a million times, saying I thought they would just give a warning, but he didn't buy it. After a few more days, I moved out to my friend's apartment because I felt so uncomfortable. An arrest like that seriously jeopardized his ability to stay in a doctorate program. The guilt of this situation hung over me for 2 years until I was finally able to find him on the school website and confirm he was still in the program and had not been sent to prison following the court date. Am I the cool cat or bad dog?
whoa, that's insane.
Damn.
A long one, a crazy one.
I don't know if you can say they're the cool cat, but there's not really a cool cat. It's just like
they are a cool cat.
I feel like you can't say they're a bad dog.
no, they're definitely not a bad dog.
Then they're a
but
cool cat.
I think they should have just like spoken to the roommate, but then it went like so. You know, like if they did just give him a warning, it would have been like such a non-story.
Yeah.
But then it's like
Yeah.
the follow on and the follow on and the follow on, and they're probably just thinking like, man, I probably should have just like opened the door and said like, stop hotboxing the fucking room, like
Yeah,
open
yeah.
a window.
Yeah, but with that
But
said,
it's like-
it sounds like he said, what I normally do is go and just say something. Clearly that doesn't do anything if it keeps happening over and over and over again.
True.
Oh, but does he
Yeah.
tell him to
He
stop?
said, normally
thought he
I
said
would
he
just go
was-
and knock on the door, but this time I was
I
fed
think
up.
that is correct.
I thought he was fine with the person smoking in the house.
he is, but he was saying that it's leaking through the whole house and into the hall.
Yeah.
He's saying
no.
normally when this happens, I would go. So like clearly it's not the first time that's happened.
Oh, so he like keeps hotboxing.
Yeah,
it,
keeps making it affect
Yeah.
him just from the phrasing.
Typically, I would go ask him to stop, but I was in a really bad mood and didn't want to confront anyone.
Well, I guess it's about like the history of how often.
And it's like-
because if he continuously like hotboxes and it always leaks through the house, it's a bit different.
And like, why do you have a gun? That's not on
No,
our
we're
storytelling
Australian.
here.
We
I
don't
just
know. We
assumed it
don't
was
know.
America. Don't a lot of Americans have?
Yeah,
a
but
gun?
not a legal one in a room where your roommate doesn't know this. Like, that's whether you have
That's-
guns
yeah.
everywhere in America, that's still not cool, man. That's still like in a house. Because if that's just in a drawer and then you go through that drawer and it goes off and shoots through the wall and hits you or something, you don't know that.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes you need a slap on the wrist, and then you've given it to him, but you didn't even really do it. Like, it's
Yeah,
just the
I guess-
circumstances happened. I feel like all they did, they come.
I think it's-
we're a cool cat.
It's a harsh slap on the wrist, but it's.
It is.
I mean, it's not like it's not justified a bit. I
Yeah.
suppose.
It would be pretty annoying if your house just reeks of weed all the time. I would
Yeah, no, you
imagine.
definitely do something about it.
Yeah.
But then, like them,
It's
it's
like-
just unfortunate
Oh,
that
we
they're
have
like,
Ben in the
I'll
chat."
just give him a warning.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Ben Kimball. Here we go.
It was me, and I can verify that I never told him to stop entirely. I just told him at the beginning of the year it was fine as long as it stayed in the room. And where I lived, so many people have guns
That are not that
disclosed.
is insane. America is a reality TV show for real.
That sounds so crazy to us as Australians. Someone brings out a gun and you're like, what the hell is that, dude? Put
Yeah,
that
it's
away.
It's like, yeah, you go through your bedside drawer at night looking for something and it's just
Yeah.
like, yep, that's the gun.
Okay, I feel like it's kind of less cool cat now because it's like all you did was at the beginning of the year say that it's fine as long as it stayed in the room.
Who's Cool Cat?
No,
Less of a
it's
cool
less
cat.
cool cat.
Oh.
Because-
Never told him to stop entirely. Well, I wasn't really saying that.
But so he's told him at the beginning of the year, as long as like keep it in your room and it's all good. He's smoking in his room technically. It's coming out and he calls the fucking the
Yeah.
apartment.
I feel like a lot of
think
things
then-
went wrong for him, but he had the right intentions.
I
It's
think
not-
he just was trying to give him like a warning.
Yeah.
And it went like if he was thinking, you know what, this is the last straw. I'm getting this guy. He can spend a night in jail. If he was thinking like that, then it would be different. But it's just like it's sort of like the fuck,
'cause
like
he-
it just kept getting
Yeah, I
worse
think
and worse of
yeah.
a
And
punishment.
Only escalated like that because of the roommate's actions, as in like
Outside
having the gun,
circumstances.
having it leak out. Like,
yeah, but you would feel bad having started that. Not that it
Oh,
makes
you'd
him
feel
a bad
bad.
It is
dog,
very funny because
but
this
like
all
I understand why he feels.
This
so
all happened because he didn't want like as much confrontation. Like
Yeah.
he's like he doesn't want to go in there and say like, "Hey, can you not?" So
Yeah.
he's like, "I'll do it in a roundabout way." and then it escalates so
Sometimes
much.
things do just get out of hand. You know what I mean?
Well, they also wrote that usually management comes to the door. So obviously,
It
I'm
must have
guessing
happened.
that they've called management before and management's been like, oh, can you not do that?
Well, they
right
probably
now?
just heard stories of other people getting
true.
in trouble and
Maybe,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
It's a
Man,
tough one.
That's a
And
great
also,
story.
when someone's got a girl over, the going and knocking on their door is the worst shit in the world. Like,
Hey, dude.
you're not going to go into other
The
than.
cops knocking on your door is a bit worse.
I know,
though.
but I can totally understand not wanting to be the one to go and be like,
Yeah.
hey man, can you stop? And you just hear like bed creaking and moaning from the other side. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
It just went straight.
So
to
what
the
are we
cops.
going with?
I definitely don't think you're a bad dog. I think you're like a pretty cool cat.
I'm going to say cool cat.
Maybe
I
not
think that
completely cool.
If-
If
sounded
we, have
like very
to, if we have
reasonable.
to assign one, then
You
he's
have to pick one or the
definitely
other.
cool
Yeah,
cat.
you can't say he's a bad dog.
Yeah, cool cat.
But I
Respect.
feels like a bit of nothing. Wait,
Well,
hang
it's
on.
like-
The friend was the manager.
was
They just
our
read-
manager.
What does that mean?
I think if we keep reading these like clarifications, you're just gonna go.
We'll go forever.
Yeah, let's just go
All
with
right.
the information we were given.
I'm going cool cat.
Cool cat.
cat.
Oh, yeah, cool cat.
Give it up.
Grim
There you
one.
go.
I think it's got to be.
Grim one, cool cat.
How long have we been going
What
for?
a wild story, Ben.
That was a great story, but that was the first one that came through. I read it and I was like, brilliant.
All right.
And
I actually
pod-
saw Andrew Tate's like car, same one. Bugatti Chiron. There's only 30 of them in the world. There's one in Perth.
We
Pretty cool.
definitely should have
Wow.
already ended it.
I've ended at
This
some
is the
point.
sickest car.
No one cares.
You're
No.
You're such a car guy now, Peter.
Bro, okay, there's
Not
cars.
everyone shares.
There's cars and there's a Bugatti Chiron Supersport. There's like.
This you talking about? This is like me talking about Glenn Maxwell and the cricket.
Yeah, and I
You can-
listened to that for 10 minutes,
Yeah,
bitch.
but I'm
Can
saying-
can I just end this?
I'm saying like you can understand why we don't care, but you didn't care. Do you know what I mean?
All right, well, you guys let Jackson cook.
Well, that's it. No, you cook. I'm
You
just
can
letting you know
cook.
that no one cares.
It's probably the best time to cook. Is the end of the podcast.
So it's a cool car, yeah?
yeah. So what?
It's the coolest hypercar, in my opinion.